Everybody, this is Grossmaster here, bringing you a little channel update, what I've been working on. I haven't had anything up for a while. Last thing I had up was I think it was one of our painting challenges with our little group. I work primarily on my Primaris Space Marines. Got those done. Still a work in progress. I've only got about 1,000 points done. Like the models. Haven't even had them on the table yet, but hey, collecting and painting is fun too. What I got distracted by was my Persian army, my Archimedes Persian army. Now, just really enjoy it. Hold on a second. Oop. Little heater kicked on. It's still a little cold here in Indiana, so I'm down in my my nerd bunker. Got all my cabinets and all my painting, my airbrush and everything down here. But let's get back on topic. What I've been doing, working on my Persian army. This is a unit of Sparabara. Can see it like this. Yeah. Now these are going to be all because of the purple and the yellow. They're going to be more of the Royal Division part of my army. And what I wanted to talk to most about today was kind of a stroke of luck. I was reading in the Hail Caesar's rule book, because that's how I'm basing my Persian army. And I needed like 50% of my army needed to be cavalry. I was a little short. So I thought, well, I'll see what I can scrounge up first and then make another purchase. But what I found out was that in looking through several different boxes and bits containers and stuff like that, I was able to cobble together a whole nother unit of cavalry for my Persian army. And this is it right here. Now, I'm going to warn you that I am a terrible video maker, and the lighting is not that great. And since this is my first one, I got to work the bugs out. But if you can see, like, the two guys, actually three guys here on the left, two in the front and one guy in the back, with their arms all straight out like that. That is from an old sprues from the see what it was, War Games Factory at the time, where they had a Persian sprues that they were selling, and they sold them relatively cheap because apparently, as I found out, that they had two like little short stubby arms on the sprues, and so they had to kind of like jettison because they couldn't sell them, you know, in their regular box sets. So I bought a bunch, and so that was the base of my Persian army. And so what happened was I was going through all my bits and bytes, and I found enough for a complete unit. Now, I am more of a gamer than a painter or even a modeler. I do like to paint. I like having models on the table that are painted, but I do not paint to a high quality. Passable tabletop is what I'd say. But I love the hobby. I've done a lot of things in my life. I'm a little older than probably most of you. Kind of just gotten into historical here within the last couple of years. And I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of more my thing than anything else I've really done gaming-wise. But that's what I've been doing. And hopefully I'll get some battle reports up with my Persians. Can't wait to get them on the table. I had them on the table. I had like a test game a few months back, and it was a lot of fun. I want to get them all done and all painted before I do that. And that's where I'm at right now. I've got probably another unit of Takabara, which in my version, because the information kind of goes a little bit both ways upon the shields and armament on the Takabara. In one reference, it referred to them kind of like the Persian version of a hoplite, and then other versions, other bits of information I've been able to put together. they were not. They were more of a spear-armed mercenary type. So that's what this is going to be. Because their empire was so large, I think you can have a lot of variance within a Persian army, a lot of different armaments and stuff. Yeah, you can see I used the crescent moon shaped shield on that one. But what I for the cavalry, I want to do this real quick, and then I'm going to get off here. On some of my cavalry, I'd actually put shields, and I referenced that off of Herodotus made a comment in his writings that their cavalry was armed like their infantry. Well, and then on a couple of book covers, I did see Persian cavalry carrying shields. So I just naturally made the assumption it was okay. I'll just take the shields out, the sprues, and put them on there. Well, that was a mistake. This is where you should research first, models second. And so what I've done is I've I've had to go back and take some shields off and do some work. But I will tell you this, that if you're going to put a Persian army together, if you can get a hold of this book right here by Duncan Head, it's out of print, and I had to pay a pretty sum for this book. But it is a wealth of information. It's about the thickness of a good Osprey book, like one of their campaign books or something. But it's chocked full, front to back, of great information. And then I have another book that I got off of Amazon. Now, most of the plates in here are all like black and white. And it talks about tactics and all kinds of things. Let's get to some more of the photos. Yeah, this is how the references of all the different unit types. There's several pages like that. It's all kind of in black and white, but it's a great reference material. Great reference material. So, that being said, that's what I've been working on. Hope to hear back. Yeah, here's some, just throw these up just for fun. Like some Greek allied skirmishers to go with my Persians. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of different units. I got one unit of my Greek hoplites put together. And here's the little commander for that unit. I got that. I can't really see that shield very well, but that's one of those Little Big Band Studios shield transfers. That was my first attempt really to put those on any sort of shields was with my Greeks. The only problem I had with them was lining that, because when you cut them out the back and then you stick them on the front, I was off center. And I'm going to have to figure, I think next time I'm going to draw a circle with the shield itself and then cut around that circle and then try to line that up with a pinhole or something where I can put that on straighter. Again, not a great modeler and not a great painter. I am a gamer. I love to play the games, but I do like my models painted and shields done and that sort of thing on the tabletop. It just looks better. I like basically what the theatrics of it all. Really what I enjoy. All right, that's enough for that. But if you're working on a Persian army, get those two books because they will be a great assistance to you. And if anybody knows any other material out there, because I have all the stuff from Osprey's line of books on the topic. But if anybody else knows anything else out there, I would love to hear back from you. And that's all for today. And hopefully I will be back with you next week. Give you a little update. And that's it. Everybody have a great weekend. Bye.